Sources close to Benin President Patrice Talon said the military has regained control after an attempted coup d'etat in the West African country. Foreign Minister Shegun Ajadi Bakari said the majority of National Guards and military remained loyal to the president. Soldiers led by Lieutenant Colonel Pascal Tigri had seized the headquarters of state television and announced the dissolution of the government. And here is the Interior Minister, Alassane Seydou.
Fellow countrymen and women, on this Sunday, December the 7th, 2025, in the early morning, a small group of soldiers engaged in mutiny in order to destabilize the state and its institutions. Before this situation, the Benin armed forces and their hierarchy, faithful to their oath, remained republican. They fought back and allowed the situation to remain under control and to fail the maneuver. Thus, the government invites the population to keep acting as usual. Thank you.
And we're joined now by Shirli Sitbon from our news desk. Shirli, can you take us through what we know of this morning's events in Benin?
Yes, let's look at what we've seen since this morning, since the images on Benin's state television, when a group of soldiers appeared and they said that they removed President Talon from power, that what they call the Military Committee for Refoundation has dissolved all institutions in Benin, the government, and they suspended the constitution. They also said that the borders of the country were all closed. And they said that Lieutenant Colonel Pascal Tigri was the president of what they call the Military Committee of Benin. Very shortly afterwards, we heard government officials saying that, I quote, the situation is under control. France 24 talked to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who talked about a small group of soldiers who tried to take over, but the situation, he said again, was under control. As we've heard the Interior Minister, the government, various government ministers told the population to go back to their daily lives, that everything is fine. We did have a local journalist telling France 24 earlier that gunshots were still heard after the government said that everything was under control. We also saw that the French embassy there in Benin, in Cotonou, said that there were gunshots near the presidential residency. So that's basically what we know at this hour from the situation there. There are many unknowns.
And what do we know of the situation of the president, Patrice Talon, and his residence had been targeted in the attempted coup d'etat earlier on?
Well, we don't know much. That's one of the unknowns so far from what I've seen. Now, you know that he was supposed to leave office in April. Elections are due in Benin. They are due. And he was supposed to end his tenure. He was in power since 2016. And after his terms are over, he was meant to leave office, and he's replaced his party has they have another candidate who is the finance minister. So the political situation was was considered to be stable in the country, and well, we don't have much information about his whereabouts now. We're waiting for this. What we do have is some initial reactions from the situation there. And ECOWAS, the bloc of Western African countries, has strongly condemned the attempted military coup in Benin. And the bloc said they would support efforts by the government to restore order. That's what we have from them. That's the first major reaction after this attempted coup. We still don't know the exact reaction on the ground. We'll know more as we go along. This, of course, the latest coup attempt in the region in Western and Central Africa. There were, several such coups which were carried out in recent years, 9 coups. So yes, this was the latest attempt, and the government says that the situation is under control. We're waiting to get more information from there.
Thank you very much for that, Shirli Sitbon from our news desk.